Hello everyone, my name is Ferina Lestari and today we will discuss about my microeconomic assignment. My microeconomic assignment is about chapter 35 in our microeconomics books. The chapter is about externalization. In this video, we will focus to discuss about the third interpretation of externalization, 35.5 market signals, which in some respect is the most profound one in the externalization. According to the business dictionary, market signal is an indication or information passed passively or unintentionally between participants in a market. For example, when a firm issuing bonds indirectly indicates that it needs capital and that are some reasons, such as desire to retain control of the firm, for which it prefers loan capital over equity capital. So, let's start. Have you ever wondering why two firms don't merge when there is no problem if both firms merge? Why they don't want to merge? In fact, there is a huge advantage when a firm decides to cooperate with another firm. The action for cooperating can affect both firms. It will make the good effect, of course, and they can make higher profit together by coordinating their behavior instead of working alone. The objective of profit maximization itself should encourage the internalization of product externalities. So, according to the explanation, we can say in the other way that if the profit when these two firms coordinate is more than without coordination, the owner can get an amount equal to the present value of the stream for profit of the firm for both firms. These two firms can coordinate and the buyer could retain the excess profit. The buyer in this case, or the buyer that could retain this excess profit, could be either one of the old firms that coordinate one of the both firms that we already discussed in the previous explanation, or anybody else for that matter. The market itself provides a signal to internalize production externality, which in one reason this kind of production externality is rarely observed. Most firms have already internalize the externalities between units that affect each other production. But in another case, there will be an externality if the two firms ignore their interaction and don't want to coordinate. Why two firms don't want to coordinate? According to the explanation before, we can see that there is a huge advantage when the two firms want to coordinate or when the two firms want to merge, such as the profit that we already told before. Some people maybe think that this is a foolish action, but there is a reason behind it. It is more likely that one of both of the firms would realize that more profit could be made by coordinating their activities, either by mutual agreement or by the sale of one of the firms to the other. So, there are the explanation or the theory. Here we come to the example part. The example for this market signal is bees and almond. Many varieties of fruits and nut trees need bees to pollinate their blossom, thereby allowing the trees to produce crops. Some owners of orchards keep their own bees, some rely on neighbor bees, and some rely on wild bees. However, as the theory of externality suggests, the most natural solution to the problem of inadequate bee supply is a market for bee services. In California, there are 530,000 acres of almond trees, and more than 1 million honeybee hives are needed to pollinate the trees. But California only has 444,000 resident beehives. There aren't enough bees to pollinate all those almond trees in California. So, what can we do for this problem? Is there any solution for this problem in California? Is there any solution to fulfill the bee needs in California so they can fulfill the 1 million honeybee hives that are needed to pollinate the trees? The solution for these California needs, or the solution for this bee and almond case, is to import more bees from other nearby states. Other nearby states is just like North Dakota, Washington, and Colorado. With beekeepers bringing more bees from the other country nearby states to the California, the bees can pollinate all those almond trees so they can fulfill that 1 million honeybee needs to pollinate the trees, and the almond growers can pay well for the services. So it's a win-win solution both for the almond growers and the beekeepers. The beekeepers can get their payment for the services, and the almond growers can fulfill their need. So that's all for my explanation about externalization, especially in market signal. Thank you for watching, and sorry if my pronunciation and explanation are quite difficult to understanding. Goodbye.